Sawadee Mai. Today is Wednesday, April 12th. I'm JP Mestanza, and you're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. The chief of the police station in which one of his officers under his command led a lethal attack that killed 6 people over the weekend in Southern province, he's being transferred pending an investigation. Police General Surachat Hakpan clarified yesterday that 4 people were involved in the attack. They include Police Senior Sergeant Major Atapon Wichian, his elder brother Tamarat, and Manop Wangyan. 3 of them stormed into a house in Southern province on Saturday and were believed armed with 2 M16 rifles and 1 9mm pistol. The 4th suspect was Atapol, the son of the Police Senior Sergeant Major who led the attack, and Atapol was the driver of the car that took them to the house, according to the Bangkok Post. 4 people were killed in that house, including the homeowner, his wife, a former village headman, and one of the suspects, Tamarong. The next day, warrants were approved for their arrest, but that night, Atapol, the son of the police officer suspect who was driving the getaway car, was found dead in a parked car and his hands tied and a gunshot wound to his head. On Monday, the police officer suspect's wife was found dead at a resort, found to have been shot in the mouth. Later on Monday, Manop, one of the remaining suspects, was arrested in Phang Nga province just north of Phuket. The police officer suspect, Atapon, remains armed and dangerous as police scour the region to arrest him. In the wake of this whole situation, the chief of Girirat Nikon police station is being transferred pending an investigation. That's the same police station in which the suspect had worked out of. A feud between Police Senior Sergeant Major Atapon and his father-in-law, who was one of the men killed in Saturday's attack at the house, is believed at this moment to be the motive for the attack, according to police. The investigation is ongoing. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The Phuket Land Transport Office has reissued a notice threatening illegal taxi drivers with hefty fines and even up to 5 years in jail if caught. They're also now going to require tourists to show up in court if the driver is caught. The notice was posted late on Tuesday as the island entered the Songkran holiday period. The notice states that any driver who is caught hired through any ride-sharing app that is not Grab or Hello Phuket could face a fine of up to 100,000 baht and/or 5 years imprisonment if caught. Hello Phuket and Grab are the only 2 ride-sharing apps currently approved by the Department of Land Transport. Transport officials are also now threatening tourists who hire drivers through illegal ride-sharing apps, namely InDriver and Bolt, may be required to testify in court if the driver is detained and arraigned. The whole thing was prompted by complaints last month from locally registered taxi drivers, so-called green plate drivers, who say that they are losing business to taxis registered outside the province and those who use ride-sharing apps, or so-called black taxis. A subsequent crackdown on black taxis is ongoing. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Sales of water guns are surging again after 3 dry years of lockdowns as Thailand prepares for its first Songkran since the pandemic. Over 40,000 people have already left Bangkok on Monday alone, according to statistics from bus companies. The Songkran holiday starts on Thursday and ends on Monday. The Tourism Authority of Thailand expects to see 13.5 billion baht in revenue nationwide from domestic tourism during the Songkran holidays this year, with the local tourism on the island expected to generate 4.5 billion baht in revenue. Visitors to Phuket during the Songkran festival are expected to exceed those of 2019, with numbers 30% higher than before the pandemic, according to tourism officials. In addition, over 100,000 hotel rooms in Phuket have been booked for Songkran this week, about 85% of room vacancies. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. An Army Sergeant Major who claimed to have obtained the personal digitalized data of 55 million Thais surrendered to police on Wednesday and confessed he just wanted to be in the spotlight. 33-year-old Kamarat Bunchwai surrendered to Cybercrime Investigation Bureau in Nonthaburi Province on Wednesday. He said he did not hack the data himself, he bought it from actual hackers, and it was 8 million data records, not 55 million. Officials originally thought he collected the data from the Moprom Health Service portal of the Public Health Ministry through his girlfriend, who is a nurse. However, he stated he bought it from groups of actual hackers and that he's already deleted the information. Police say he spent 8,000 baht getting 8 million data records and posted online about possessing it because he wanted his moment of fame. He posted the claim online himself, but it failed to draw attention, so he asked an online influencer he knew to post about it, and that's when it gained widespread attention. He's now been charged with violations of the Computer Crimes Act. For more, visit the link in the description. Over 30,000 tourists are expected to arrive at the end of April, according to organizers of the Phuket Bike Week event, which is set to return on April 28th to the 30th in Patong. The event is hoped to generate more than 300 million baht for the local economy and bring in an estimated 5,000 big bikes to the island. Celebrating the event's 27th anniversary, this year's event will be held under the theme Cowboys on the Beach and be held at its traditional home of Loma Park on the Patong beachfront. As usual, Bike Week will feature a host of activities and entertainment, including the popular big bike and classic car display, motorbike beauty contests in various categories, a rock music challenge, the Miss Phuket Bike Week 2023 contest, a cowboy cowgirl costume contest, a tattoo contest, and the well-known sand sculpture contest, among many more activities. Live stage concerts will also take place with both Carabao and Job to Do set to perform. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. We'll be off for the rest of this week, but we'll be back next week. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.